We have had a lot of trouble getting internet, so I'm so apologetic we haven't been able to do a live up until this moment in time, but we're here now,
Yes.
in bed together, as you do, in a four-poster bed, here at the Jamaica Inn in Cornwall.
Yes.
Now we are in room 3.
Yes.
What's the story of room 3, Renata?
So,
As I lounge back here and make sure my double chin is
right.
really showing.
So, in room 3, allegedly what has been heard is the sounds of a baby crying, a baby wailing, and it is believed that it comes from a woman and her baby who were here in the 1830s.
Hi, Courtney.
And the lady actually became pregnant to the innkeeper, and he did not want to have anything to do with this child, and wouldn't acknowledge the child at all. And so yeah, the landlord, Thomas Dunn, he recognised the son that was born as illegitimate and told the lady to leave, and her name was Mary Downing. And so there is a sorrow in this room, allegedly, from this woman who has now been besmirched by this man, and she needs to leave. She needs to go with this child. And so this emotion is apparently trapped in this room. Now, there are many rooms here. We are in the older section of the Jamaica Inn, the original section, and most of the rooms here have some sort of a ghost story attached. And we happen to be in room number 3. So we're going to see if we can get in contact with Mary and see if she will tell us some more of this story.
So, tonight is not our tarot night. I know that we would normally be on a Thursday night. I believe it's Friday morning for everyone back in Australia. So we didn't get our tarot show last night. We had no internet this morning. It was all a bit of a trauma, actually. So what we'll do first is we'll just take you for a walk around the room that we have here. So this is a little bit of a ghost hunt tonight. We are currently in the United Kingdom, and we are at the old Jamaica Inn in Cornwall, Bolventa, I think it is.
Yes, yes.
And we are going to do a bit of an investigation. But first, I'm just going to try and organise my phone. It has a case on it, so it's really difficult. Turn you around.
Now, the original part of the hotel dates back to the 1700s. Just letting you know that. They have added on a newer section now, and the pub downstairs is fabulous.
Oh, really beautiful food too.
Really fabulous. And tomorrow we're going to head into the museum and have a look at the.
Hi, Donna.
Uh,
Hi, Jodie.
What's her name? That wrote all the books. Goodness gracious
Daphne du Maurier.
Daphne du Maurier Museum and the Smugglers Museum.
I'm keen for the Smugglers Museum because I want to find out how they smuggled things.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll give you a walk around first so you can see our palace. So this is our door. Isn't that fabulous? But look at the roof. It's actually like I can touch the roof. It's like I can actually almost put my hand flat. It's that low here. So there's ye oldie TV. Now please excuse the mess on there, but that's my workstation. That's where I'm downloading footage and everything that we've had. So over there we've got a window which goes to the outside, which actually looks over the fence of where there is a reported ghost of a what do they call it? A
Tricorn hat.
tricorn hat, and
Man.
they sit.
Hat man, not the hat itself, just the hat man.
The hat man. I'll see if I can. Maybe you can see my reflection. So let me get over here. Oh, there we are. You can see the fence sort of out over there, And these people down here think I'm filming them. I'm not filming them. We've got some K2s. That's probably going off because I do have a live feed happening right now. Got REM pod. We've got some trigger objects set up here with chocolates. Thank you, Suzanne. They are delicious, by the way. Now we go into this weird little room here. So let me see if I can find the light and show you what this room is. So we have got a wardrobe here. And again, very low ceiling. So what I've done is I've popped a REM pod onto that chair there. And I've got some cat balls there. And once again, this is the window to the outside. We do have a heater down here. I'm just going to check this cupboard. Because I know that, I think there was one of the places they have toys or games in here for a child spirit. Not this one, okay. The walls are all whitewashed. It's very uneven out in the hallways and the corridors. This place is hundreds of years old. Hundreds. So I'll just take you around here. Some of our mess. It's Renata in the beautiful four-poster bed. They don't have rooms here that have two beds. So we have to share.
Oh, there's also the ghost of a 10-year-old boy who has been seen at the end of the four-poster bed scratching. Has been heard coming from the walls, and the housekeeping staff are forever having to clean off small fingerprints that keep appearing on room 3's mirror.
Oh, that must be that ward. Hang on, the mirror.
The mirror in the other room.
Oh yes. There's a chair in there. Yes. I'll go back and show you that in a second. So they even have a sink each. I particularly like the roll of toilet paper on its very own stand facing the pooper. It's all spotlessly clean and beautiful. There's our shower. Nice big shower. I've got a cat ball just down here. So I'll take you back and show you the mirror now.
So when am I going to start recording on this?
No, I don't know. I'll leave that up to you. So this, I'll get over the other side here. I'll turn around. This is the mirror. So at the moment, there are no handprints that I can see. I'm just checking.
So as we mentioned, apparently on this mirror, a little child's handprints and fingerprints are often found by the cleaning staff, and they have to wipe them down. So this will be very interesting. I sat here this evening when I was writing my blog, right here on the floor, and we were both drawn into this room as being a room that was curious to us because it's tiny and it really, I guess, would have the purpose of a bedroom. Beds used to be really small. And so there's a REM pod here on the chair and two cat balls. And we're going to call in the spirit of Mary to see if she sits here and looks out the window maybe in her anger, frustration and sorrow because she had a baby to the innkeeper and
he was going to marry you. Oh yes, going to marry you.
Yeah, well,
not.
They all say they're going to marry you and then they don't. And then they say, it's not my child. It's not my child.
Oh, it is.
And so this room has a sense of sorrow about it, and it also has been said that many a person staying over encounters the crying of a child, a baby, in the middle of the night. Now, you will hear a lot of muttering, um, and if you do, it's not paranormal, it's actually people standing outside waiting to get into their cars to drive off.
I don't know why they're not in their cars. It is
Yeah,
freezing
they're,
out
they're out
there.
there at the moment having a smoke. You can see them down there. And so they will probably be going quite shortly, going home. Everything here as well is not level. So when
Yeah.
you walk on the floor,
Actually, I was going to put a cat ball down. Let's put a cat ball down
yeah,
and
it's
see
like you're
how it
actually
rolls.
going downhill.
So, there's the ball.
It's not moving that much.
Yeah, well, it's carpet.
Yeah, but it does. It actually, there is a roll to
Yep.
the floor. So that can be a little bit discombobulating for people here. Um, it's interesting, yeah.
Yeah, so the K2s will be going off because I'm doing a live feed. So that's not paranormal. I reckon we position ourselves on the bed, Renata, because it's sort of like a good view of all the areas. You should be able to keep an eye on the mirrored room from there.
So we're going to ask for the spirit of Mary to come forward. Mary Downing. Mary Downing, can you join us, please? Can you come into this room and be here with us? We have some things set up under the window there. And if you'd like to sit down amongst those items, we might be able to see you. There are some chocolates there as well. Maybe you would like a chocolate, something to cheer you up. Because we've heard that you're very sad. We don't blame you for being sad.
Room
We would be
3,
sad
Jodie.
too. If you had an issue, if we had an issue like you have with your baby, I hope your baby's safe. Can you come through, Mary, please? I know there are still a lot of people outside. You shouldn't be scared of them at all. My name's Renata.
My name's Anne. Thank you for letting us be here tonight. We really appreciate it.
We heard that this is your room. Will you come and join us, please?
We have some boxes over on the window seat there, and you may see some lights on them. If you come near some of those boxes, you just may be able to make the lights change.
Do you like the lights turned off? Would you like it darker?
I like the one that has the red light on it. It's like a music box. It's got a silver stick coming out of the middle of it there, or at the side of it. If you touch that, you might be able to make the music play, or the lights shine up. Oh, and you're more than welcome to have a chocolate. I've left the chocolate box open if you'd like to make a selection.
I'm just stopping mine for a moment. Let's just see what happens. Come on, Mary. Mary Downing. Come through, sweetheart. Let us know that you're here.
I'm going to try turning that light off. We'll see what happens. Am I near the light switch?
No.
Where is it?
It's further down.
Oh, right, okay.
Got it?
I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, there it is. Hey! That's good, you guys can still see. I believe you fell in love with a man that was from this area.
Hold on, don't start talking yet.
I believe you fell in love with a man that comes from this area. Is that right, Mary?
Well, he owned this place, didn't he? Well, he at least was the innkeeper here. Did he promise you something, Mary? Both of you were lovers, weren't they? Weren't you?
Did he use you, sweetheart?
Come forward, Mary. Show us a sign that you're here. Let us know that you're here, Mary.
I can hear little tapping noises.
That's under my feet as I move around.
Okay, because it sounds like it's over here in the corner next to me.
Could you sit down next to the window, please, Mary?
We have come all the way from Australia to England to the Jamaica Inn, where we've been told there are many, many ghosts here. And in this particular room, room 3, we were told there is a lovely lady called Mary who had a baby, and the innkeep had promised to marry her. And of course, he hasn't done the right thing. Is that your story, Mary? If you could make yourself known just by moving one of those balls that are over there, or going near those music boxes or anything, just to let us know that you're around and you can hear us talking, we'd very much appreciate it.
I'm also going to ask our spirit team to bring Mary through. So if our spirit team could bring Mary in into the safety of this room, let her know that she's okay, that we're not here to hurt her or to move her on. We don't want you to move you on, Mary. If you're happy to stay here, it's perfectly fine. We're not going to move you anywhere or ask you to leave. We wouldn't do that.
I've been looking out across Bodmin Moor today, looking for the beast of Bodmin Moor. Did you ever see it? Hey Alex, welcome from Romania. We have been to Romania. So we've got some equipment set up, and we're just trying to entice any spirits that might be here to come in and talk to us. Alex, we had the most amazing time. We went with Dave Schrader, who is a well-known American ghost hunter, and we followed the path of Dracula through Romania. Of course, we know not real character, but we went to the Vlad the Impaler's castles or the alleged castles and his hideouts, and um, had a most wonderful time.
Mary Downing. Is that your name, Mary Downing? I've heard your story. You've been mentioned many, many times. And your baby has been heard crying. You seem to remain here at the Jamaica Inn. We would just love to reach out to you. Just to let you know that we understand. We're both mums, we're both mothers. We also have our own children and understand what it would be like. Can you give us a sign that you are here with us, please?
If it's a little bit scary to come into this room where we are, you can go into the other room.
Yep, there's a room right through here. This may have been your bedroom. I don't know. Was that your bedroom in there? We've got a music box on the chair. And we have two little light balls here. Look, I'm going to touch one just in case you didn't see before. Look, that's what it does. That's all it does.
Very funny, Robert. He said Romania wouldn't be the place to order steaks, but I think he means like steaks as in staking Dracula, putting a stake through the heart. Stake. Robert is one of our funny supporters, Alex. Play on words. Well, it's Thursday night here.
Mary, was this your bedroom? Is this where you used to look out the window, hoping things were different? Or hoping you could convince the man that you loved?
That zoomed much quicker than I expected.
You were worthy of his love?
We'd be having words with you now, Mary, and saying he's not worthy of you.
Times were different then, weren't they?
Can't get this to zoom back now. I've zoomed. Oh, there it goes. Sorry, guys.
Mary, come through. Come through, lovely.
Sorry, I'm just rolling over so I can get to where Renata is in there. uh, maybe Renata's a vampire. She doesn't like garlic. I love garlic.
Should we try the cat balls elsewhere?
Sure.
Do we put them on the bed?
I'm on the bed.
I know you're on the bed.
Or we could try the spirit box.
We could try the spirit box.
Down there on the floor, just at your feet, is the box, and it should be in there.
Don't be yawning. Don't be yawning.
Oh, it's a cat ball's going off behind you.
That's not the one that I'll put down either.
Thank you. See how they're pretty lights? They're beautiful lights. Okay, I'm going to try and get the... We can't do a... I was going to do an EVP session, but we can't because there's people outside having cigarettes and things and they're talking, so it'd be just contaminated. So I've brought the S box away with me.
S box. Scanning. FM.
So this is a spirit box.
So do you just want to explain what a spirit box is, Anne?
Yep, I'm just working out how to use it because normally I use the other one. I know how to use the other one in the dark. Not sure if I know how to use this one. So this is a radio scanner. It scans through the radio frequencies very rapidly. And the idea is that the spirits are supposed to speak to us through this white noise, or they choose words from the radio frequencies to talk back. Oh, did you forget that we were away, did you, Robert? Let me see if I can get this going. Look at that, I did. Is that you?
No.
Hello?
We're trying to give you a voice. Is there anything you would like to say to us?
I'm having trouble getting this to focus. It was fine, and now also it's going in and out of focus.
What do you want to say to us, Mary? The camera just shut down.
Oh,
Just shut off.
were you recording?
Yeah.
What was that? I just heard a voice. Something about outside, did you say?
Did you just shut my camera down, Mary? You just shut it off completely. I can turn it back on.
Mary, if you're listening, could you say Mary so we know you can hear us? What's the point? Did you hear that? What's the point? I'm so sorry that he wronged you so badly. How did that make you feel?
Did you feel shame, Mary? Or great sorrow? They don't tell us what name your baby was called. What did you call your baby? What name did you give him?
Why is this having so much trouble focusing?
Can you tell me what name you gave him?
Listen.
If you guys are hearing what's coming through the spirit box, please write it in the comments.
Can you say your name, please? Can you say Mary?
Lindsay? It's Lindsay Lohan here. Oh, hang on, is that what you call the sun?
No.
Not everything that comes through there is necessarily a ghost. Jodie heard Lindsay as well. Danielle heard Lindsay. Oh, Pandora heard Mindy,
Lindy.
as in Mork and Mindy.
Oh, Mindy.
Yeah.
We are really hoping that you can say your name, please. If you could just say Mary.
Robert's picking up on the names David and John.
So I'm just going to tell the story again. Alright, so that might help. I'm going to just tell the story again. So this is what people have said that they have heard in this room, and that they have seen a woman with a crying baby, and other people have reported that they have heard a baby crying, and that they believe that this is a lady called Mary Downing. And in 1834, Mary, you sued the married landlord Thomas Dunn, so he had a wife already, but he had an affair with you, didn't he? Had an affair with you, and out of that affair came a baby boy. And Thomas refused to recognise the baby boy. He didn't want to have anything to do with it in case his wife
Looks like you're picking your nose.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Oh, 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 did you see the flash? I was a bit slow.
So his name was Thomas Dunn, and he had an affair with you, Mary. And out of that affair came a baby boy, a beautiful baby boy. I bet you loved this child, and you were hoping that possibly this child might bring the two of you closer.
I thought I
But
heard
it wasn't to be.
something from the spirit box of something or other. What was that or something? Hey, hello. Thank
It was
you.
not to be. Terrible, terrible thing that he wouldn't recognise his son. I bet his wife was a battle axe.
Hi, Anna. We are in the UK as well. The Aussie girls are finally here.
Now there's also a ghost of a 10-year-old boy that's been seen at the end of this bed that I'm now leaning on.
Yes, Wandering Willie.
And scratching has been heard coming from the walls, but that could be rats.
Danielle said she was picking up someone saying, "Not my child."
Not my child. Is that what he said to you? Is that what Thomas said to you, Mary, that it was not his child?
Focusing is driving me batty.
So we've had the cat ball go off twice now, the little ball that sits there on the bench under the window. Mary, could you light that ball up again for us, please? If you could just touch it again. Maybe you named your son Thomas after the father.
Having a lot of trouble getting this to focus.
Did you do that? Maybe you called your baby Thomas.
Was that what it was? Your baby was Thomas? Ouch, it's right in my ear.
That's terrible noise, isn't it? Do you want us to turn that off? If you do, can you make one of those small balls?
Hi,
light
Patricia.
up? And we'll turn it off for you. So it does get annoying.
What about Tommy? Would you have called him Tommy? Yeah, please do. I was going to do that, but then I remembered I'm on my phone, so I can't. Oh, there, I stopped the god-awful noise. So Renata's... we've got a REM pod in there as well. And some cat balls in there. And over here, we have got REM pods in there. There's a chocolate box, and we've got a cat ball inside of that as well. We were limited in what we could bring with us. Yeah, not the Portal Plus. We're going to use the Portal. The original Portal Plus was bloody brilliant, and then they went and changed it, like drastically changed it, and it's shit now. So we've gone back to using the free version, which is just called the Portal, only available on Android. Sorry, all you Apple users. New True Hauntings podcast comes out this morning, we hope. We're hoping Bonnie's loading that up, and it'll all be activated and ready to go. Many thanks to Bonnie, who's keeping that happening for us while we're over here in the UK. For those who are joining us late, we're at the Jamaica Inn in Cornwall, and we are staying in room 3. And we are loving it. Right, here comes the portal. So the portal is recorded voices, male, female, and children. I'm not yawning. That have been recorded in a studio, so it's they're not ghost voices, but it's a way to give the ghosts a voice. It's True Hauntings is the name of the podcast. So yeah, we're trying to give them away. Oh, you've got on Portal Plus.
I don't have the portal on this one, unfortunately.
Ah. You turn it up a bit. Yeah, oh, Robert, the Nest Cafes, yeah. We actually have had a couple of good coffees over here, though, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
It's been surprisingly good. Today we've been to Bodnam Jail, and that was great. Hey, Yvonne, welcome.
Mary, can you say your name through this? Can you say your name through
Those
this?
K2s were just going off over there.
Were they?
Yep. Just as I panned back around. Did anyone else see the K2s going off as I panned back around? Now, I've been here the whole time and haven't moved, and my phone has not set them off. So they were just flashing up to about the third light. Thank you for making those lights flash. Can you make those lights flash again for me like you just did? That was really cool. You probably don't understand if I say it was cool. It was a good thing and we enjoyed it. Yeah, Von, I can sort of guess that this has got to be better than working.
It's gone very quiet, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, that is Renata's phone. There's messages coming through. Renata, if you give it to me just for a second, we're on unlimited data, aren't we? Yeah? Sorry, I'm just going to do something here. Where is your... Whoops, Play Store? Not now. The... Portal?
Mary, are you still here with us? Are you watching intently? I've got so many things here for you. And some...
What was that knocking? Is that you? Is that people outside? Could you tap 3 times, please? Like,
tapping directed to us.
I don't know. Are they telling us to shut up?
Well, they're making the noise.
Okay, here we go. This one's better. There we go. Give you a voice.
Mary.
You heard that tapping as well?
Yeah, I don't know. It sounded like it was...
My name, yeah. It sounded like real people. Oh, you heard baby, Jody. Just so that we can verify that we are talking to Mary, can you please say your name? Just your first name? 97. Well, that's a good point. The knock could be a secret smuggler's knock.
Well, if you knocked, can you knock again right now? Can you knock again right now? Oh, you know all the best things happen in the middle of the night when we're asleep, don't you? Are there pirates in the hotel tonight? Are there pirates in the inn tonight?
Yes.
Yes, how many? What are you taking?
Now, hang on. 2 questions there. What are we asking? How many?
How many pirates here tonight? How many pirates here tonight?
And I heard 3. Is there still treasure hidden in caves around the place? What's the point? I just said that again. Fun spirits, huh?
Because we want to tell the story, that's why. You're important to us.
Someone keeps hearing in the cellar.
They've had a look in the cellar, there's nothing there. I'd say you've probably dug a hole and buried them. If there's anything here, you've buried it. Long gone.
Will you tell us where it is?
For real. So we can go and dig it up. We need some doubloons.
What's your favourite drink? Oh, I'm trying to sit up. I'm holding on to 2 phones.
Can you say the word rum? Can you say rum? Oh, we're not getting much at the moment. I think we might have to finish up at the moment. If you don't want to talk to us, we'll finish up.
Yep.
Can you say goodnight to us?
They just said asshole. You're old.
Can you say, I know that. Can you say goodnight? Say goodnight.
Nope. What did we see at one of the pubs? Was it Botany Bay? Was it Botany Bay, Renata?
Yeah.
Farewell to old England forever. Farewell to my uncles as well. Forgotten the words. Farewell to the well-known Old Bailey, where I once used to look such a swell. Singing to rely, had a tea. Singing to rely, singing to rely, had a tea. 'Cause about for Botany Bay.
Good night.
Oh, thank you, Melissa. It was the singing, wasn't it? Melissa just sent us a super sticker. Go on with me.
Maybe it's too early for that now.
Getting too late for us. We're still a bit jet lagged.
We'll see if anything happens later. And we will report in the
Turn on
morning.
the side light and we'll
Oh, do you want to do a live EVP?
have those people gone down there now? Because there's no point in
No.
doing an EVP
No.
session if there's people outside chatting.
It's not outside. It's next door.
Ah, right.
It's next door.
Oh, thank you, Melissa. Not many people say I have a beautiful voice. One of these days I'll be able to sing properly for you guys, but I have to sort of be quiet. Oh boy.
Okay. We have done as much as we can at this point in time. And like I said, we'll try and do maybe a little bit more later. But I think we're going to bid you a fond farewell from the Jamaica Inn, room number 3.
And oh, that's very it's because my hand was over the camera. Thinking, what the hell's going on there? I will bid you all a fond farewell as well. Jump in behind me, Renata. We're going to go and get ready for bed now. What time is it here? It is about 11:05 at night. Where is she? I've lost her. Oh, she's in the other room. I'm saying, come and sit next to me, Renata, and we'll say goodnight to everyone, and she's bloody gone. So, tomorrow we are off to Dosmery Pool, which is where the sword of King Arthur is meant to have been retrieved from the Lady of the Lake or thrown into the Lady of the Lake. And we are going to go... We're going to go to the Bucket of Blood, but then we've realised it's a long way away. So Suzanne has given us some other really cool places to go visit.
And you'll have to work out. You'll have to wait and see where we go.
But then we'll end up in Glastonbury.
Yay!
That's our final destination tomorrow, and we'll be there for 2 nights. But tomorrow night, fingers crossed everyone, I will get to watch my son and daughter-in-law-to-be get married at 1 a.m. in the morning. 4th time lucky, hey? All right, good night. Thanks for joining in, and Melissa, thank you. Mwah. All right, bye, guys. Now, how do I stop this thing again? I can...
Corner.
Hey?
It's up in the corner, I believe.
Oh, no, the cross.